Welcome back to Daytime Ottawa. Back to tell you about a great initiative. It's hard to believe they're in their 42nd season. And just talking to the Ottawa Humane Society, giving back to different members of the community. Well, the Snowsuit Fund, as I said, has been doing that for 42 years. Here to tell us more about this year's campaign, I'm joined by Lauren Parks, a board member with the Snowsuit Fund. Welcome. Great to have you back here, Lauren. And Oscar Arrieta, he's also a board member, and a very personal story as well. And Oscar, I'd like to start with that. You yourself were a recipient of a snowsuit when you were a child. Take me back to that childhood.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, my family immigrated to Canada in 2004. I've got 3 siblings, and the time finding the resources to find or to buy 4 kids snowsuit was definitely a challenge as a new immigrant. You don't really know the language a whole lot, the customs. It's everything's new. So having that opportunity to be supplied with a snowsuit and really tackle the Ottawa winter, the coldest capital.
No kidding. Yeah.
Coldest capital in the world, I've heard. So that was super important for us, and it was a great blessing that we didn't know it at the time. But as time progressed and we sort of journeyed throughout our lives here, we started developing a love for winters, and I think in big part was the fact that we could tackle those winters with warm clothing, which was super important at the time.
Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned that too, because I think sometimes the winter comes and people start having regret. Oh God, winter! I don't like. When we're kids, and I wish we could keep that into our adult lives. Sometimes is that it is magical and it can change a child's enjoyment, right, of the winter season. And Lauren, that's why it's so important to raise funds. Let's first of all talk about the need, because the need seems to grow each and every year, doesn't it?
It does, and we completely agree, right? Winter is terrible if you're not prepared, but it can be wonderful if you can stay warm and dry, right? So we do see in Canada and Ottawa, the need is growing, especially this year with a lot of new immigration to the area.
Right.
Lots of people that need to get their snowsuits. And for anyone that has children or has been, responsible for caring for a child knows that kids grow fast.
Yeah.
And they need a new snowsuit almost every year, and that really adds up quickly.
And these are brand new snowsuits we're talking about too, and I think that was one of the things that the Snowsuit Fund wanted to do, right? Is to make sure that and because of that they formed great partnerships as well, right?
That's right. So Snowsuit Fund is a brand new snowsuit. It's not a used snowsuit, and what we really try to do in the depot too is to give people options, right? So if you come into the depot and you need a snowsuit, let's say you need a size 7, we bring you out usually 2 or 3 different options so that child can choose, their favorite color, obviously their best fit, but a snowsuit that they're really going to love and it's going to mean a lot to them.
Oscar, I guess this is kind of special for you, right? Coming for full circle. When did you become a board member? And was it because you remembered that moment of getting that snowsuit, or was it a reminder from your family?
Yeah, it was a bit by chance. I was with my wife at the gala, the Snowball Gala that the Snowsuit Fund puts every year, and we actually got connected again through Whitney, one of the members of the organization, and we got talking, and I told her that I was a past client, and that's really the moment that sparked everything. And I think soon after that, I gave a bit of a testimony, because the last time I received a snowsuit must have been 2007 or 2008.
Okay. So
long time has gone by since I've even thought about the organization. So
right.
When we got talking about it, I said to her, how can I help? How can I get involved? Because this truly helped us in a big way, and now, luckily, I'm in a situation where I can help, and perhaps I have some skills that I can bring to the organization to give back and to help the community.
And Lauren, you can't have great memories like that unless we raise funds. And Oscar just mentioned the Snowball, of course, a big fundraiser, but you also have your Dinner Party in a Box that's back. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so Dinner Party in a Box is coming up November 25th. It is in its 4th year, so this is something we actually started during COVID. So during COVID,
Right.
because we couldn't gather traditionally with our gala event, we sort of pivoted to Dinner Party party in a box, but now it is stuck. It's a sellout each year. It's really fun. So you order a box, and it is truly dinner party in a box. So you get a full 3-course meal, which is prepared by Stephen Bechta and the curated by Bechta team. You get a little video, and it's Stephen Bechta telling you exactly how to prepare your meal. It's the sort of heat and present. And it comes with cocktails, beers, Kitchissippi Breweries in, as well as sort of like a goodie box or a merch box. So
nice.
we have lots of local businesses that are supporting us this year. We're working with Tees Teas. We're working with Spice Girls, which is a local female-run
we've had her
entrepreneur
on
company.
the show. She's amazing.
She's really amazing.
What a great
Poco
story.
Loco, I'm trying to think. We have lots of goodies in the box. So it is a really fun event. You do it in your own home. So we have some people that are, hosting a party, and so each couple purchases a box.
Great idea.
They're all together.
Yeah.
Also, if you're at home, maybe you want a quiet night, you can do it in your jammy pants.
Yeah,
so
for
it's
sure.
really up to you
Absolutely.
and how you want to do it. But it's for a great cause. It's a great night, and it's a beautiful meal.
So to find children in need, do you partner up with different organizations, different community members? Is that right?
To find the children in need?
Yeah.
So we do work with a lot of different community services that work with those networks of people. We also do advertising ourselves to make sure that everyone in Ottawa who is in need knows about the organization and how we can help them.
A snowsuit is what, $50 we're looking at now? Is it
For somebody to purchase?
Yeah.
You can purchase a snowsuit for $10.
For $10? My goodness.
$10 is the
because
cost.
of those partnerships that you guys have. Thank you so much, Oscar, for sharing your personal story. Lauren, thank you as well for joining us. Really appreciate the time. Want to remind everybody that Dinner Party in a Box fundraiser, it's Taste the Mediterranean, by the way, is the theme this year. I've looked at the menu. It is absolutely spectacular. 2 beers, bottle of wine. You've got those cocktails as well. Snowsuitfund.com to pick that up, to get online. And of course, you can donate right there on the front page. We'll be back with more right after this.